and gentlemen, Loud Sway!
Thank you guys. It was fun having a panel with everybody.
I will see you later, Rich.
You will indeed, sir.
Love you. Hey, what do you want? You look so happy. Come on, you're waiting for Misha's panel, is that what it is?
It already happened.
It happened?
It happened.
See, I didn't care.
Okay.
Was it good?
Nah.
Apparently he couldn't find my lighter.
He lied the whole time, the whole panel.
He did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, no surprises then. We'll be the same today.
He didn't lose your lighter.
He did. He had to give it back to me. He was setting fire to something. I was like, for God's sake, don't that. My lighter has an inscription from Doom Patrol on it. I'm like, don't lose that. And apparently he lost it. I was like, I'm going to kill him. Right, so who's first? I'm sick of the sound of my own voice. Let's talk to you guys. What do you want? Don't talk to them, talk to me. What?
Do you have any weird actor habits?
Yes. Next question. My first number one actor habit is I don't answer questions. Did you not know that? You've never been to a panel with me before, have you? You're going to regret every minute
No, but
of
we
this.
did just speak for about 5 minutes at the table.
Yeah, but that's when I was interested. Now I'm not interested. Twin. She's a twin. Weird twins. They look completely different. It's kind of fun. Love it. Next.
Hi, Mark.
Good luck.
I showed you my
Hey!
My
It's a
crowd.
family room.
Oh, okay. I showed you my Crowley for President shirt yesterday,
Oh, right. Okay.
and when I showed everybody in the room here, well, you weren't in the room, everybody cheered. They're really excited about that. So just wanted to let you know about that, Crowley 28. So you hear them. But my question is, did you
know I feel a little weird that you're getting applause for me.
Yes.
Kind of weird.
Yes, it is.
So what do you want to know?
Did you try out for any other roles other than Crowley? And,
No.
And can you picture yourself playing any
No.
other roles? Well, you were really great as Crowley.
Yes.
So.
Good luck. This is going to go by really fast. I'm enjoying this. What do you want?
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Cool, this will make it worse. Hey guys. Hi. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the venue. Good. What can I give you?
Is there anything that Crowley did on the show that you brought into real life?
Yes, killed 6 or 7 billion people. What the hell are you talking about? What is wrong with you? It's television. But what do you wish that Crowley did that I should have done in my real life?
I don't know.
There you go. So you didn't think the question through. How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'll take pity on you then. I learned a lot of things by playing Crowley, but it's not from what Crowley did so much as it's from the people that I worked with and this circumstances I was on. I went for 1 episode and I stayed for 8 years. Wasn't my plan. And the most beautiful thing about the whole thing was that I was going through a really, really hard time in my life when I agreed to do the show. And, you know, I was a little shut down and I was a little off. And they didn't seem to care. And then one day, Peter, who's the greatest dolly grip ever, the guy that pushes the dolly, one day I got up and I drove through the front gate and I said hello to the guy at the front gate who I'd been seeing all this time. And we talked for a minute. And then I went in and I went to where I usually go and have breakfast with the people in the breakfast room with everybody there. And I just had a very different outlook. I don't know what it was. One day I just had a different outlook. And Peter, the dolly grip, goes, "Cool, glad you're here. Been waiting for your head to pop out your ass. Welcome." we've been waiting. And it's like, I realized then that how you work, who you work with, whether you love what you do, whether you're able to receive love, which if your head's shut down and you're scared and the rest of that stuff, it's really hard to do. But when you are, it's a wonderful thing to do, and I loved every minute of doing it. Until I didn't, and then it was time to do something else. But that had nothing to do with the people I work with. And I love doing it. And I love the fact that we've entertained you. And I love the fact that I scare you. It makes me very happy. Like my daughter, who's 10, is like so unimpressed with the fact that I'm Crowley, because I'm just dad and I'm annoying. But I love it. I love every minute of it. And the fact that it means something to you guys, and that you've got things and themes and ideas that bring you together, and that you can walk into a room nervous as shit and know that at least 90% of the people here are going, thank God that's not me up there, because you're doing them a huge solid, because they don't have to come up and be scared by me, so that's good. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud you got up. I'm proud you're here, and it was a good question, even though I didn't answer. That's the nicest I'm going to be all day. The rest of you get none of that. Screw you all. Apart from you, you're wonderful. Oh. Yeah, just, you know what? It just reminds me of how absolutely lucky I am. That's all. Just grateful to be here. We're grateful to be here, aren't we? Absolutely. What do you want?
My question is,
You can stand up if you want to. Oh, shoot.
I'm already standing.
Is that as tall as you get?
Yes.
Oh my God, how old are you?
9.
Oh, so you're about the same age as Jared. About the same mental age as that idiot angel person. What can I do for you, my friend?
My question is, if you had the ability to fly and teleport, what would you do? Like
Have
in
the ability to
Supernatural.
what?
Fly or teleport. In Supernatural. What
Fly?
Fly or teleport.
I can't hear the rest of the sentence. Teleport? Teleport? I did teleport.
You did?
Did you watch the show?
No.
You should watch the show. There isn't much I didn't do. I turned into a woman in one. I turned into a rat. I'm having arguments with a hamster. My God, there wasn't much they didn't do to me. I tried to rob a vending machine once. That was really cool. But are you allowed to watch the whole show? Good. Keep watching.
By the way, I have your twin.
It's not my twin. He's a little smaller than me. You got the new one. I like that. I like the fact that it's too big to fit in the normal box, so they had to make a new box, and then nobody has a plastic cover for that box, which makes it really cool. So you having fun today? You having fun this weekend? Who'd you meet? Who'd you meet? Do you remember anybody? Who? That's my reaction when everyone says that name, Misha, too. I just start laughing and falling on the floor. I mean, I get it, they're so unimpressive and not memorable. Me? You're gonna remember me. Love you, dude. What?
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm from Canada. I got my first tattoo about a year ago, and it's a lot smaller than any of yours. And I don't know if I'll ever get another one because the pain was like awful, like I almost died. So I was just wondering, do you have any tips for like longer tattoo sessions? How do you deal with the pain? I almost passed out.
Sorry, I'm just cursing in sign language. Like bad sign language. But tattoo, who cares?
It was bad. It was bad.
How old are you?
I almost died. I'm 24.
24. Permanent solutions to temporary feelings. Grow up. What the hell is wrong with you? Ugh, I got tattooed.
I only got it because my best.
Ooh, I hurt
my best
myself.
friend
Stop
one.
hurting yourself. Do you think that was your brain's way of telling you, ow, this hurts, maybe I shouldn't do it? I've been married 4 times. I wouldn't advocate for that either. God's sakes, kid.
I love her and I promised I'd get matching, so I put up with it.
Oh, you promised. They promised they'd stay married to me. Story hasn't changed. God's sakes. I love you. Stop being in a hurry to do things you shouldn't be in a hurry to do. I hear you. You're an empowered person. You know what you're doing. Don't be surprised when you smash your head into a wall and you get a headache. I'm a dad. You're never going to get an answer that's better than that from me. The only reason why I'm this tattooed is because some of my tattoos were 45 years old. I had dragons on both my arms, and the color was fading out. So I went to somebody I really know and care about and love dearly and went, fix. And we just spent hundreds of hours, and good God, how much money the GDP of a small African nation fixing my feelings and my permanent solutions to temporary problems. You get no sympathy from me. My wife actually went and got she had an M tattooed on the inside of her wrist by my tattoo artist, and in the iPhone calendar, she had put in tattoo appointment 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and I changed it from 4 to 4:02 because that's how long it bloody took to do. I have no empathy at all. What can I do for you? I love you, by the way. Night. Next.
What episode do you think the Supernatural show should have ended on?
B flat. What do you mean? I don't care. I wasn't in the last 3 seasons. I never saw it.
That's what I'm asking.
Who gives a damn? I know where I ended. I went off and did Doom Patrol. You should go watch that. It's fun. Baby, look, it is what it is. The great thing about fan fiction is you get to write your own. The great thing about it is that you get to imagine your own. You get to not like the ending of The Sopranos. I liked it. You get to not like the ending of Battlestar. I loved it. You get to not like the ending of Supernatural. I never saw it. So it never ended for me, so I was happy. There you go. I mean, the bottom line is it's for you. Do you know what I mean? I love the conversation, but that's for your imagination, for your life and stuff. All I care about, the fact is that we're all in this room together. That's the greatest thing that ever came out of this. With a world out there which is just miserable and nasty and mean, just shitty to everybody for no apparent reason whatsoever. All I see is love, and it's wonderful. And any chance I get to play with that, that's the greatest moments of my life, you know. I had an ex-wife who looked at me and goes, oh yeah, you got such a tough job. You go somewhere and 3,000 people tell you they love you. And then they explain to you why. I mean, that's a hell of a gig, isn't it? Isn't that a hell of a gig? I've never understood that. It doesn't happen in Supernatural. It's different, because we get it. And we have all of the people that were on the show more than 12 seconds got it. They got what was here. And I see a lot of other actors from a lot of other shows, and they don't get it. And they're mean, and it's like you're some sort of invasion on their privacy. It's like, screw you. You guys pay my bills. But it's more than that. It's always going to be more than that. We're always trying to work out ways of paying you guys back, right? We are. We always do it. We want to do concerts. We do the Saturday night special because we want to do something different. We want to put out. When I saw Rob come off stage last night, he was dripping wet. I know he did a good show. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. We're trying to make this special. Because while we're doing this stuff and telling stupid stories and I'm abusing people in an audience, while we're doing that, you guys are making friends with each other. You guys are talking to each other. Some of you guys don't feel so separate and alone. Some of you guys know that it's okay to be this or that, or this or that, or part this or part that, or... Because, I don't know, when I grew up, we had gangs and motorcycle gangs and music and football and all that shit. We were struggling with our identities, but at least we had somewhere to go. You lot are all in your basements. You know, it sucks. And then you come to a place like this and you see something, I see faces. I go make television with 150 of my friends. and some of them will applaud when I'm working. I have no idea what the effect is till I come to a room like this. I see you smiling at me. I come from a live audience. I come from live music. I come from live theatre. Your face does more for me than, broadcasting or making TV. It's the effect. It's the effect that we have. It's organic and it's perfect and it's wonderful. And you can bring your damn kids. And I might be a little rude every now and then, but you know what? They're going to have a great time. I love it. Where else are you going to get that in the world? Where else does that actually exist right now? Doesn't exist in church. And seriously, I'm seeing less and less togetherness in the places which have always been the advocate of togetherness. And I come to a convention, and every one of you in sync. That's right, leave when I'm talking. Oh, surprise, they're all dressed as Castiel. I'm joking, I don't care. Oh look, Mark's talking. Let's go have them do whose pictures now? Oh, really? Obviously I'm not in that photograph, so I don't care! But genuinely, sincerely, I love the behavior. We would, it was supernatural fandom. Fan is a derogatory name. It's short for fanatic. Fanatic is one who redoubles his effort when he's lost sight of his aim. George Santayana, I didn't invent that. It's brilliant philosophy. A fanatic is one who redoubles his effort when he's lost sight of his aim. Is that what we are? I don't think so. So we were talking about this a while ago. We were thinking about this a while ago. And I was like, well, what is it? And I was like, well, it's kind of family, isn't it? It's kind of weird. I mean, you get sidled with the family you're born into or you're adopted by or whatever, right? And that's who you got. You can't change them. And we all hate Uncle Gerald and we all hate this, that, and the other. And Aunt Matilda is a pain in the ass, but we love them anyway, etc. This is a family of choosing. I think this is fantastic. It's the behavior of a family that makes a family. It's the behavior. It's what you guys do. So we have ideas and we have things we support. I mean, I think Castiel is the dumbest thing that's ever existed in the history of the world. But as far as Misha Collins is concerned, that's a man who actually does things, makes things happen, builds hospitals and schools, rescues people from foreign countries, gives a damn, makes a difference. Castiel, fuck's sake, can't tie his own shoelaces. But, you know what I'm saying? Is the fact is, so if he has an idea and something that's funny, like Gishwas or random acts, or any of these things that exist, and suddenly the supernatural family comes in behind it and makes it 1,000,000 times bigger, or makes it more powerful, or makes it this. So, my son's a type 1 diabetic. I used to raise money for St. Jude's, because you can't argue about St. Jude's. He's curing kids' cancer. It's the end of the story. There is no argument on the face of the planet for saying, I can't contribute to St. Jude's. I would suggest you do it. They managed to pretty much single-handedly turn the death rate of child leukemia from 94% to 4% or something, 6%, something like that. Almost a complete reversal. Right, so there you go, that's easy. My son became type 1 diabetic at the age of 7, and so I started putting my mouth and my money into Camp Comrade Chinook. And then, a supernatural family member who happens to be in a wonderful position bought their entire wish list for a year and shipped it to them. Going, well, that's where my charity's going to go this year. And I was like, that's the behavior. And I don't care whether it's a buck or a kind thought or, $100,000 worth of stuff. It's irrelevant what the amount is. It's the fact that I see the behavior over and over again. And you don't get bored of me. So I get a picture of you already. You have 30 pictures of Misha. So I get very upset by that. So every time you get up and go away, I'm going to give you a hard time. Another question? What?
Oh, I wanted to ask you about the X-Files.
No, you don't.
I do.
Okay.
There's a lot of similarities between Crowley and your character on that.
No, there isn't.
What, the whole snapping the fingers in the fire?
The only thing that's similar is I look like that guy.
Yeah, there
That
was
was
some
Baby
similarities.
Mark in 1993.
That's the best you're gonna give me? Really? That's the best you're gonna give me, bro? No.
So, what year were you born?
1988. I'm not
What?
that young. Yes, I'm not old, but I'm not young.
90 what?
88.
88?
Yes.
88?
I know you're old and you're mad. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad about that. Certainly not mad about you.
But that's the best question.
What was the answer again?
The question again was, you're so clever, Crowley, you're so clever. Yes. So no
Sure we never
similarities.
dated? It's very similar behavior I get to second dates. Go ahead.
No, you've pretty much just avoided the question, but that's okay. I just think it's valid that you don't remember,
Thursday.
and that's okay.
Sorry, what was the question again?
X-Files, the similarities. You're just being you
No,
again.
you weren't asking a question. You told me there was a similarity.
No, but what are they? What, I mean, like, did you have a discussion when you came to
It was a
Supernatural?
job. I did it. It was really good. They
I got the
repeated it.
paycheck, it was there, lovely.
No, it's not the paycheck. It's the fact it's one of the most repeated episodes of The X-Files ever. The fact that it wasn't a series when I did it. The fact that it was written by Chris Carter. The fact that there was 3 million viewers the first time it aired. The second time it aired, there was 6 million viewers. The third time it aired, it was 12 million viewers.
I can
So
agree
it's the
with that.
beginning of a phenomenon and something really interesting. The fact that Chris Carter wrote a series that he couldn't write a second episode for because it was a little bit too weird and supernatural for him at the time. So there you go.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
But thanks for answering your own question. I'm sure we dated at some point. It might have been your mom, though. I'm so mean. I love that. So I get a round of applause for being mean. I love that. I said, what better job could you have that you could be an asshole and things? You get applauded for it. No, I'm just kidding. X-Files was weird. It was really weird. The weird thing about X-Files was there's no CGI in it. That's all real fire, which is kind of crazy. So I'm on fire. Apart from the end, they wouldn't let me do it. JJ had to do my full body burn, which they lit him up with a propane tank, and he was covered in rubber cement. This is the most dangerous photo. When my arm was on fire, that was rubber cement too. So it was a 1200 degree burn, which is not, you can't do that stuff anymore. And the can that I'm supposed to smash against the bar, that didn't open, so I'm smashing against the bar for about 5 seconds. Had to cut that out because it looked really scary. And yeah, if you look really closely at that episode at the end of the hallway, there's a moment where I ducked down, right at the end of the shot, because there was a backdraft coming back towards me, and I was like, this is what a turkey in an oven feels like. David Duchovny got a little paint chip on his hand and went, ow, and then wouldn't do anymore. And there I am, I'm getting cooked. It was interesting. I still have the jacket that I was wearing when I was on fire. Oh, and JJ has no eyebrows, so that's really interesting for a guy who did a full body burn. Scary. What do you want?
Hi, you mentioned fan fiction, and...
No, I didn't. You did.
Okay, sure. I have a feeling you either write some of your own about yourself, or that you've written some, like, you written some about yourself.
Okay, repeat after me. Write your own fan fiction.
No, that's why I'm saying you
I
probably
have
did
that on a
write your own.
shirt, by the way.
Thank
At the
you.
back it says next.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so have you actually ever written any of your own fan fiction?
No, I've
or
written
read it?
films. I've done all sorts of things. I don't write fan fiction. I appear in fan fiction. It would be weird. Ooh, let me write something about myself. That's no, I just perform it. My fan fiction is when somebody hands me a script.
Okay.
What the hell how the hell am I going to say nobody in the history of torture has been tortured with torture like the torture you've been tortured with? They say, yeah, thanks. It's weird. I have a very different relationship to story. I love your guys' stories. I think they're great. I don't care what you come up with. It's fun. But, the worst is actually when I'm doing cameos and they write me a script and I'm like, this is not even very good. It's like, you'd like me to come and perform to your girl. It's always for the girlfriend. It's always the guy controlling the narrative. And it's like, you need to say this. And I'm like, I love you with all my heart. I don't do scripts. And then my favorite thing about cameo is that when people ask for a cameo for somebody that they really love and care about, in the comments, they will write the most beautiful and magical things to me about them, about the person that they love. It is fabulous to read. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going like, I'm gonna have to throw you under the bus here and read this because there is nothing I could say that is as cool as I'm reading. It's just a lovely thing to participate in. Love is the most important thing. That's where it's at. Still didn't answer your question, but it's good.
That's okay. Hello again.
Hey, beautiful.
What's something about Crowley that you understood as his actor, but...
Well, I knew what he looked like.
Huh?
I knew what he looked like.
Well, but that you don't think that Crowley ever...
Bye.
So,
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Sorry, what?
what is something that you understood about Crowley as his actor, but don't think that Crowley himself understood about himself?
Nothing. I mean, Crowley is a sort of, remember when it's written, it's not a movie. It's 8 years of my life. And as 8 years of my life, it evolves, and 30 different people wrote it. So a lot of the time I had to steer what was written for me into what I believed was right or wrong. The dialogue's almost irrelevant. The meaning is mine. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that evolves with time. That's the only thing that changed. I was never surprised by anything. People just used to sit there and go, what's the weirdest crap we can write for him and see if he can say it? It's true. Ooh, this would be funny. That gives me a tingly feeling where my bathing suit goes. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I gotta find a way of saying that where it doesn't offend me. Do you know what I mean? It's such a weird thing to do. So Crowley is Crowley. The words are just something else. My favorite of those is, where's your moose? Because that changed the entire show from that point forward. And it changed because Jensen immediately answers, oh, he went out, blah, blah. And that was it. They tried Gigantor, Jolly Green, My Bloody Lumberjack, all this crap that didn't stick. And then all I had to do was ask Jensen, where's your moose? So Dean's response is, oh, he went to, and that was it. And it was like, oh, he's screwed for the rest of his life.
Can I just say that I believe the best Crowley line ever was when you said to Sam, put in the SAM into SNM. That was brilliant.
That was written very well, and I was like, how do you get that out verbally in the middle of a conversation without stuttering? Try it.
Put in the SAM.
See, there you go. It's already a problem. It's a weird thing to say, putting the SAM into SNM. I remember, wasn't I in that trailer when I said that? I think I was. Something like that. Yeah, there was a lot of that. No one in the history tells you with. Ends in a preposition, annoys the shit out of me. Makes me want to go torture after that. But it wasn't about that. The words are kind of irrelevant but funny. It's the idea that those are the millions of things that Crowley could do, but he just happens to choose those things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it doesn't really affect who my character is or what I think of my character. It's just what I happen to be wanting to say at the time. It just happens to be what they wrote down. And then there's things to fix things. I'd say my favorite one ever was the date, you guys all know this, but the date with Sheriff Mills.
Yes.
So I was doing their podcast, and I forgot that the date with Sheriff Mills is in my favorite episode, which is Sacrifice, right? It's actually in the same episode, I think. I was talking to them, they go, oh, well, I did an episode. They go, no, that's this episode. I'm like, oh shit, is it the beginning of this episode? Like, yeah, okay. So I'm having a date with Sheriff Jody Mills, and the most evil part of that is you all know who I am and she doesn't. So that's just nasty. That's just a nasty night. She's a lovely character, and I love Kim anyway, but she's a lovely character. I'm on a date with Jody Mills. That's just awful. And I'm probably going to kill her. And that makes it even worse. And she's beloved and all the rest of that stuff. And the phone rings, and when the phone rings on a set, it's actually Robin going, ring, ring. And me looking at the phone, picking it up and going, I thought it'd be funny to say, this is the king. Because I had an idea who was calling me, right? So I read the script. And blah, 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 blah. That's great, we get to the end of that, that's done. So by the time we get to post-production, what's my ringtone? I like big butts and I can't lie. It has no effect on me because it never happened. But it's absolutely right for Crowley. It's like, and it's like, and there's Sheriff Mills that so lost in what we're doing that she's not hearing that my ringtone is, I like big butts and I can't lie. And I'm like, okay, this is getting interesting. I literally blew snot out of my nose. And then they inserted a shot, which I didn't do. Somebody else's hand, my cuff, I think, and a phone. And as the phone is ringing, what's on the call ID? Not moose. I literally blew chunks of snot out of my nose laughing. That's genius to me. That's take what he does, make it weirder. I love that stuff, you know? Still my favorite episode. Sacrifice, still the best episode we did. I love you lots, thank you.
Thank you.
Still don't answer your questions. Next.
Hi. Who do you like playing better, Crowley or Sterling from Leverage?
Who do you like better?
I like both, but who do you?
Ooh, me too. I love the characters I played. I've been lucky enough in my life to play characters that bore the shit out of an audience, apparently. Losers. It's for Moose, that's even worse. Thanks, guys. I love you. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bye. Nice to know you. I've been lucky enough to play characters that seem to have resonated. A lot of different shows that I've been on. I usually go for one episode. Well, Supernatural, one episode stayed 8 years. Not my fault. But if they've resonated in that way and they've done that, I'm the luckiest boy on earth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one is that you have an opinion, that you have a feeling about it, etc. Sterling was written for me.
I think he was because you did him perfectly. And I love Sterling and I love Crowley and they seem like...
I love what you said, but think of this.
Yeah.
I did it perfectly.
Yeah.
What's it? It's whatever that I decide it is. And I love that. And that's the greatest compliment you could give me. That's the most lovely thing that you could say. But that was written as the Mark Sheppard. I didn't know that till later. It was a solution to a problem. Crowley was, you know, Kim Manners died. And it came up, and he was a great friend of mine. And he was always like, you love these boys, you'd love to do this show, you'd love to go do this. And it never happened. And he passed. And then suddenly it was like, there's an audition for Supernatural. A lot of stuff I used to get offered, so I didn't have to audition. I mean, I'm going to go audition for that, because the least respect that I could pay to my friend. And I went and did, I had the job before I walked out the door. It was one episode. 8 years of my life later. All these conventions. Hey guys, are you doing shifts now? It's cool. Who's better? You just did. Wow, friction in the ASL community. I love it. I love What?
Hi, my name is also Mark, so that's kind of funny.
Your name's Mark Sheppard?
No, just Mark.
Poor thing.
But I just wanted to start off saying, like...
I can see you.
Just want to start off with saying, I think you're just like really, you're so cool. I think that Crowley's probably one of the most iconic characters from like that entire...
Lovely thing to say,
entire
thank you.
show. Also...
I didn't try that, you know, it just sort of kind of happened. And it's the work of an awful lot of people to give me the room to let that happen. And without you guys, it wouldn't mean shit. Wouldn't mean anything. I could do that in my living room, you know? But without the connection that we have and what we do, and without you being here, it means an awful lot less. So what is your question?
I was wondering, what was your favorite scene to play as Crowley? Like,
The end of Sacrifice, season 8. End of season 8, Sacrifice, Human Blood. What? I'm good. I'm trying to talk at the same time as opening a bar of arrow. I'm just being delicate. Thank you. No, I was confused with it. I need help. I forgot you have an accent. You need help? I'm like, what's that? Emerson, Lake and Palmer? No. Sorry, your question was, what was my favorite? That is my favorite. Ask Jared, he'll say the same thing. It was an amazing time for us. That was when Jeremy Carver had come back to the show. Let's go back to Angels and Demons. I mean, season 7 is a great season, but it would have been a great season 12. I don't know if it was a great season 7. It was really well written, but the Leviathans, it was One Direction, and it just got a little tough to maintain. And then Jeremy came in and went, why don't we go back to the beginning and make this what it is? You know, we start where we start and we end with angels falling from the sky. You cannot get much cooler than that, you know? So he was brilliant. So he gave us that framework. And I think it was 3 days sitting in that chair. And I forgot, there's a whole Abaddon scene before that. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. And then there's the whole stuff I was in that chair for 3 days. And what was beautiful was the stuff outside the church, where they get blasted through the window. Remember that bit? That was in the worst set of rainstorms and windstorms I've ever seen in BC. It was actually dangerous to the crew. They were filming outside. Once we got inside, it was relaxed. And then we just went to work, and that crew never made a noise for 3 days. They let us work in order, in sequence. And we realized just how together we were at that point, and what we had, and what we owe, and what we care about. And we gave it our best, you know? And I love that, and that's the best. I think that's why it's significant to me, is when we were the most together, when we were the most on our game. Make sense?
Yeah.
You like that? You like that season?
Yeah.
That's when they started giving me the ends of every season. So we have, you know, my other favorite is the end of season 9, when you get Demon Dean. Oh yeah, that's just... You know, I had one piece of direction for that scene from Tom Wright, who's like my favorite director. He directed Baby, he directed all this stuff. Brilliant director. And it was the last scene of the year, being shot last. And Jensen may or may not have been party to some amount of a bottle of whiskey that was going around at the time, because all he had to do was lie in a freaking bed and open his eyes. Ooh, tough gig. And I had this like 4.5 page insane scene. And it was in the room on set. And Tom looked at me and he goes, okay, I see the opening as you in the doorway. Right, okay. What else? He goes, off you go. Wandering around a room, working out Roman to the sick. No? Okay. I'm a boy, I can lick my fingers. So I was wandering around the set going, where do I go with this? And then I found a chair with 2 arms. I was going to sit on the couch, the weird little couch, and I was like, doesn't work. And Tom just let me go, and I sat there and I put my arms down, and then I immediately thought of the Lincoln Memorial. And my brain was in about honesty, so of course it went to Abraham Lincoln, because it's the first honest Abe sort of thought. So it became this whole thing about telling the truth. I never lied, was in that speech, which is fascinating. And I'm doing all this heavy work and heavy lifting, and I get this shit together, I'm really doing it. I'm getting in there, and it's beginning to work. And in the middle of my speech, Jensen just lets out a massive scream into my face for no reason whatsoever. So after the cleanup on aisle 3, asshole. I think actually he knew me that well that he knew I had a better take in me and that I was going somewhere good. And he was just trying to push me to see how far he could get me to go. So while it looks like messing around, while it looks like that, he's listening to every word I'm saying, and he's like, do it again. I think so. I think that's how smart he is and how clever he is and how he and I worked a lot of the time. And I was like, you hats. And we hit this thing and we hit this stride. And those eyes open up, and I'm like, I know what it's going to look like. And we were doing the DVD box later, when it was coming out in DVDs, back in the days when you couldn't stream this. And we were doing the DVD box, and I went to Warner Brothers and I said, have you seen the reaction videos to this moment that existed on, and they're like, no. I went on YouTube and everywhere else. I said, buy them. Buy them, they're nuts. Just people were filming, I can see you. Be comfortable. Own it. Own it. Hello. But I could see all the night vision versions of the stuff and the scream and everyone losing it. And I was like, yeah, we have an audience. We have something special. We have something magical. And I love it. How you doing, Rob?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Not bad.
How did it go?
I don't know. I kind of bored myself a bit.
Oh, no.
They keep leaving.
But they had a great time.
No, they keep leaving. Every time I start talking, they just leave.
I know. There's other things going on.
No.
Nothing more important than you.
True.
Mark's very sensitive.
I am?
Yeah, you're very sensitive.
The drummer.
Yeah.
How the hell would you know?
Well, you know when people leave and you get upset.
What's that mean?
It means you're very sensitive.
What do you mean by
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. You're a gentle, sensitive, loving soul, Mark.
I just want to tell you guys I love you all very much. My life would not be the same without you. Our lives would not be the same without you. Oh, I love those. No. I'll be with you in a second. I'll be at my table at some point. Come and see me in a bit. Nice move, though. I kind of respect the push there. It was kind of cool.
He almost got you.
You sign it for him. I'll get you in a bit. But listen, I love you guys very much. We all love you very much. There's a reason why we travel to these things. There's a reason why we come here. There's a reason why this is still fun after all these years. We love to play for you. We love to dance for you. We love to talk to you. And we love the love above all else. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. See anybody struggling, help them. Please help them. This is a rock world. Love you all.